Today I'm going to show you how to put in the spine hinges. And last time I showed you that we're not going to put a lot on this spine because we want it flexible and movable when we put our pages on. But I first cover the spine with a sort of a stiffener. It makes the book more substantial, the album, and all I do is put a little bit of double-sided tape on each side of the, what is this called? The hinge here. I have a paper that is a little bit smaller than the actual book, and all I do here is add some double-sided tape around the edge, sort of like a frame. And this will go centered there, and it will go into the gullies of our folded book. And this will help things be supported well when we add our signatures. Now, I do like this one to have two types of tape of glue. And I'm just adding some art glitter glue, which happens to be the tube I'm on right now. It could be just tacky glue, any glue that you like. I like the thinness of the art glitter applicator. So I am just going to place this centered in the book. And then I'm going to gently raise the side of the book and let that paper go right into the groove, and on the other side. There we go. And now this is much more supported. I'm going to add some hinges, and I'm not going to give you the measurements because you can get that from Claire's instructions if you're going to make this project. But it has 3 pieces, and I scored all along the pieces in 1/2 inch increments. And I'm going to make pocket pages, so I have a piece of double-sided tape on both sides of my hinge. And before I even put it together, I'm just going to take a moment, and from the score line up, I'm going to cut off an angle. And that'll make it really easy for my pages to slip on, which will be our next step or our next little video. Now, the thing about the hinges is you can make this a naked book and decorate your pages once it's in, or you can decorate all the pages first. And I'm not sure which I'm going to do yet, because I'm going to a retreat this weekend, and I might just make all the pages once at the retreat. Okay, we're going to take the 2 biggest pieces, and we're going to center this piece. It has 2 hinges that stick up because it's a double hinge book. We're going to put this right here. So I'm going to remove my double-sided tape, and I like this strong, so I add liquid glue on top of that. Also, if I move it in the wrong direction, it helps me remove it, because the double-sided tape, once stuck on, is there for good. I'm going to place the 2 miters together. Not miters, what are they called? Score lines together. There. Now we have 4 spines. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more. So I made this so it will go 1, 2. It'll go right under this sticks. I've got to make sure I got it right. Yes, it'll go right under one side. So in my 3rd score line. And I didn't put glue on this one. I just did the edge. So adding a little more liquid glue. I'll put that right on top. Excuse me a minute. still can't get rid of this cough. Okay. I now have 5 hinges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only want 1, 2, 3 to stand up. No, 2 to stand up. So I'm going to add one more piece. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to place this in the middle here. And I want all the parts that are going to be hinged or on here to have a tape on it. So I just need 1, 2, 1, 2. Making sure this is right. This goes up. So I need one more tape here. And one more tape here. So these 4 sections will be glued down in the middle of the spine. After this is glued and dried, it'll be all ready for our signatures. And I'll talk a little bit about designing those before I stop this video. Okay. Again, I'm adding glue right over my double-sided tape. I don't mind if this is well glued down because this is flexible because there's no glue in the center. There we go. Oops. I'll make sure I'm folding these over so I can center the part that's going in the center. Got a little bit of glue there, that's okay. Let's burnish this well so it adheres well. I have a 1/2 inch there, 1/2 inch there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places for our pages. And this is ready to go once that glue dries. Speaking of drying, let's put the pin in so my glue doesn't dry. And let me show you the type of pages that Claire designed for this little project. I have not adapted this at all. That's why if you would like to make this booklet, I'd like you to purchase the instructions from a Facebook Live by Claire Cheville on mycreativespirit.com, because I'm using her pattern exactly since it's the first time I've made this book. So she has all the same bases, and one side of it has a pocket, and these pocket pages will sit over the page, the hinges we just made, and I'll be doing that after I decorate them. She has 2 ways of making the pockets, and I'll go over that next time, but you cut all the pockets the same, and I find it's easier just to make all the pockets ready to go. After that, I pick out my colors. I'm using leftover paper from my last travel journal, because this is also going to be about travel. And this is digital printable paper that I bought at Etsy. And those are the colors I'll be using. But I find it's easier to decorate the pages first. And I haven't done that yet, I'm just sort of planning it. And then when you put your pages in, your album's completed and ready for photos. But you also can just take the black pages and attach them first, and we'll do that next video. Attach them first and then decorate it in the book. So it's your choice whether you take the time to cut out your directions and, your decorative paper and put it on first or last. Well, that's all for today. I just wanted to show you how to do the spine hinges, and I'll have fun this weekend at a retreat putting this together, and I might show just stills of the decorations. Have a great week. Enjoy the snow. or enjoy the sunshine, whichever you might have today. God bless.